This hour make myself over $8,240 profit so far this week trading new listed token on MEXC. Let can you check this together, and at the same time we're going to discuss how I was able to achieve this with the help of ChatGPT and the risk management I involve, how I trade, how I open my position, and how I manage my risks perfectly, which will definitely help you to win out successfully as long as you are ready to follow all the recommendations. Let's go. If you check my chart perfectly, you'll notice this is some USDT, right? And I make, how much do I make here? $5,158 on this particular opportunity here. Yeah, and I also trade, these are the few positions I trade this week. Some of the other positions I close out on lows. Yeah, I think I closed about 2 positions on lows and I win 2 positions, which result on a total of $8,200 profit this week. And currently my balance is on $21,000. This is only on MEXC, and all this profit here is all from trading new listed tokens here on MEXC. The most important part of this video is you ready to learn, at the same time following all my recommendations, because I'm going to break everything down in details today. So now the question is, why did I go short on these 2 opportunity? All right, let's kindly move to our ChatGPT to see why I decided to go short on this opportunity, and at the same time how you can apply it to your trading portfolio from today. The whole idea of trading on MEXC is to look for a token that provide airdrop. Why this is needed? Because I believe, all my students believe that any token that provide a drop, right, is either the token gonna pump, right, or the token gonna fall. And any token that provide heavy airdrop up to 50, 100, that's some token that provide 100%, right? That's some token that provide 50, 20, 10% of their total supply for airdrop. So what we believe that any project that offer airdrop up to 50, 10, 20% would likely fall immediately that token is launched. And any project that do not provide airdrop at all and they have huge community, we believe that that project gonna pump, which is gonna buy. And what do? We look for a token, right, that provide airdrop a large amount on MEXC. Immediately that token is launched, we sell them on future market on MEXC. This is the main logic of our strategy. So before any token is launched, how do we know they provide airdrop, right? Is with the help of ChatGPT. The only thing we need to do is to go to our MEXC new listed page, right? New listed token page. If you don't know how to locate these, or you are just new here on my channel, please kindly go to this video. I explain everything in details, how to open your account, how to know when a new listed token is about to be launched. Everything is in details. So after we spot out a new token that's going to be launched, so what do? We take that name down to our ChatGPT, and this is the prompt that we use, right? You only need to edit and just put the the name of the token here and drop on ChatGPT. It's going to analyze. I strongly recommend using ChatGPT Premium if you have money to subscribe, but if you don't, you can still use the free and do everything perfectly, right? So after dropping this prompt, ChatGPT is going to analyze and tell you good and fine they provide airdrop. Then any token that did not provide airdrop, it would also tell you they did not provide airdrop. At the same time, if you are not satisfied with the result, you can also use other AI tools as well, like DeepSeek is there, and Google AI is still there. I think I have about 3 AI bot I'm using to do this, right? And then we look, if we check this particular project here, I drop the prompt to the bot and let's see the response. Let's see what it responded. Airdrop allocation, community airdrop conducted. Soon roll up launch a community airdrop following a 22 million NFP raise and mainnet launch. Allocation, 8% of soon total token supply was earmarked for the community airdrop. What is the response here? It boldly tells us that good and fine they provided an airdrop up to 8% of their total supply, right? And it also proceeds potential sell pressure at listing. Airdrop recipients often sell immediately to lock in gain, so it likely some portion of this 8% would hit the market when soon USDT go live on MEXC. So what this means is the people they allocate this airdrop to, immediately they launch this project, majority of them would likely sell out in order to make profit, because it's free money, right? They don't want to lose, and majority of the people going to sell. And what happens if they sell their tokens? The token will definitely dump, the token will definitely fall. That's why you might see a chart like this, boom, going down immediately a project is launched. right? And then how do we know a token that's gonna pump? We also use ChatGPT to analyze everything in detail. So how do you classify on a buy opportunity? Right, we look for a project number one that do not offer airdrop. If ChatGPT tell us they do not provide any airdrop, right, good and fine, that means we have a potential buy opportunity. Then if it also provides us information and the percentage of the airdrop is very low, example from 0.01%, there's some project that provide only 0.01%. Like a few days ago when I did my last tutorial video, right, there was a project I go short, I sell, right? But after I sell that trade, I discovered that they only provide only 0.03% of their total supply for airdrop. And what happened? That position pumped. Even to today, the coin is still pumping up till today, right? So how do we buy? We look for a token. If ChatGPT tells us that they provide airdrop maybe 0.01% or 0.02% or 1% or 2%, right? That means we are expecting to go buy. To summarize this, right, on any buy opportunity, we are looking for a token that do not provide airdrop at all. Well, all the airdrop they provide is very low, maybe 0.01 to anything above 5%. I don't buy. Anything above 5%, I don't buy, right? Anything above 5%, I don't buy. Then any project that give out up to 6%, 7%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 50% of the total supply for airdrop, bro, is a very good sell opportunity. Mostly any project that provide up to from 30%. The one that I consider as the most valid one is anyone that provide up to 30, 40, 50, 60% of their total supply for airdrop. Anytime I spot that opportunity, I know it doesn't happen consistently. It's only once in a while you can see this kind of opportunity, right? Anytime we see this, it's a free money to us. And also any project that provide mining, example of PI, right? Example of PI, right? We notice that project they provide mine. All about 90 to 90%, 99%, 90 to 99% of the people that join that project, they gain that token through mining. So what happens? Immediately they launch that project, everybody were busy selling out. And what happened to that project to today is down. But that doesn't mean the coin will not pump in the future. We don't know. But what we are looking at is a project that's going to help us to make money immediately. To summarize this, any project that offer a drop up to a large amount, what we do is we go short, and at the same time, any project that offer a drop with low amount from maybe 0%, right, to 5%, we take it as a buy opportunity. With all this in mind, please be aware, no strategy is 100% perfect. The only thing that's going to help you to stay consistent in the long run is your risk management, and we will come to the risk management later. Let's move to the next strategy, which I'm still using to trade to gain consistent profit on MEXC every day. Let's move to our MEXC page. Let me move to my MEXC account here. MEXC. Okay, here on my MEXC. This is the second strategy I'm using to win consistently. With this, we don't need any analysis at all. What I do is to come over to my MEXC here. This is my MEXC account, and you come over to the new, just click on the up here, right? Just click on the search button here, or you click on this option. This is where you will see new listed token that are going to be listed. You click on this option, losers, you click on new. Any coin that are going to be listed, this is where you're going to see them. And kindly be aware, we only focus on the one that's available on perpetual. Please be aware of this. I only focus on the one that's available on perpetual. We don't trade spot market at the moment, only the one that's available on perpetual. All right, so let's come over to this up here. This way we will see all the tokens that have been listed. If we come over to the new listed page here, I'm sure you know how I navigate to this point. You click on, when you are on home, just click on the search bar up here. It's going to take you to this. You're going to see hot session, newly listing, and how you click on the newly listings, right? Let's talk about this. Let's discuss about this, and one of the best strategy I'm using to trade. If you look at this, had the token that just launched a few hours ago. This one's going to be launched in the next 49 hours. This particular one have been launched, this have been launched, this have been launched, this have been launched, this have been launched. You see all of them is showing perpetual. Now let's see, this particular one here have been launched and is down. That's one. This one here have been launched. We trade this one is down. How many is that? This one have been launched, right? Let's see, is down. How many is that? This one here have been launched, right? We see this project is down. How many is that? Right, this project is down. Then this particular one have been launched, right? This one is up, right? Let's see this one. All right, this one have been launched. This project is down, and there's no hope of even going back today. Then this particular one, this Zoom USDT here is still down. So if you pay attention here, you notice out of every 100 tokens that's being listed on MEXC, I can boldly tell you 90% to 95% is always down. So how do we make money here? Right, without a strategy at all. Please, this particular one here, you do not need ChatGPT to trade. This is my second strategy. You don't need ChatGPT. The only thing you need is your proper risk management, which I'm going to explain on this video. For the fact that all the tokens that have been listed here is only few that pump, and that few that pumps, sometimes they go back down. You understand? So how do we trade? During my registration on MEXC, I turn on my notification. What this means is that anytime they list a token on MEXC, they're going to send me a notification, a pop-up notification, right? So what I do is, because not all these tokens that provide countdown, like this particular one here, they do not provide countdown. This one here, they do not provide countdown. This particular one here, this one, they do not like this particular PAST stake, whatever, they do not provide countdown. So in order for you not to miss out on this is strictly if you're ready to be trading 24/7 on MEXC every time, just make sure your notification is turned on. This particular strategy is mainly to short to sell any project that's being listed on MEXC. You don't need a strategy, you don't need ChatGPT, you don't need to analyze anything at all. What I do personally is anytime the token is launched, I turn on my notification. Immediately they launch any token, they're going to send me a notification. Immediately I notice it's on perpetual market, which is future market. What I do, I set up my account, right? Example, let me use this as an example. You have a $10 on your account, then you dedicate $5 only on each opportunity. What I do is you dedicate $5. So what you will do, you dedicate $5 or $10 on each opportunity. Immediately they launch that token, you use $5 or $10, sell that token. Just go short, only strictly on sell. Then if that token pump give you extra $10, which is 100%, you close out your position. Then, but if the token doesn't go on your direction, it go against you, immediately you see $5 loss, you close out your position. This is how I do. Example, if I hear any announcement, I might decide to reach $1,000 to make $1,000. Then, but if it doesn't go on my direction, I notice that the coin I go against me, and I'm on my not $500 for the fact that I use $1,000 to make $1,000. Then I do 1:1, right? Then if I notice that the trade I've go against me, I'll start pumping up, right, up to how many percent? Up to 50% of what I risk. What I do, I close out my position. The fact that 90% of the token that is being listed on MEXC is always down, so if 10 opportunity comes out in a day, right, you win 5 and you lose 5, bro, you must be on huge profit. So the only thing you need to do is to stick to your proper risk management. All right, don't risk much. Anytime a token is listed, right, the only thing you are required to do, just set up. If you want to be using $20 example, a token's launched, you just all right, this token has been launched, you look for a good entry. The most important part is looking for a good entry. Maybe you look for where the token is being pumped, just allow it to pump a little, because any token that's launched, it will definitely pump up. Despite the fact that it's going to dump forever, right, but there will going to be opportunity for you to pump up. So just make sure you exercise patience and wait for the right entry. Immediately the token is being pumped, you get in on the sell. Then immediately I sell. If it keep on pumping up and I see loss of $5, I will definitely close out my position. Then if I'm on profit up to $10, which is my risk amount, I close out my position. And please kindly be aware, you must stick to proper risk management, which is making use of the right leverage. A lot of people don't want to learn or don't want to follow precaution. If you take note on my other tutorial video, I strongly recommend using a leverage of 1x or 2x. Highest I should recommend is 10x. Don't go above that. All right, don't go above that if you don't want to lose money. What I strongly recommend, if you're new to this, stick to 1x leverage. And practice this consistently, always make sure you cut out your loss, right? Always make sure you cut out your loss, and then any position that go on your direction, if it's up to, maybe example, it's up to your take profit, you can decide to close out 90% of that position, or you see keep it running, you understand, or you close out everything when you hit your take profit. And with days, I'm sure you would definitely see yourself making profit every day on MEXC. And this is how I've been trading every day consistently, being able to make myself, just imagine in few days this week making over $8,000. It's not much. $8,000 in a week is not much, because there are a lot of people that are making that are my mates. Some of my mates are making more than $100,000, $500,000 every week. But I believe that one day we'll definitely get there. The most important part is we being consistent, sticking to one particular thing, doing it over and over. And I'm sure if you follow all the steps, and you will definitely see yourself making profit in the crypto market every day. Please don't forget that I remain your friend, Ekan the trader. If this is the first time here on my YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Drop a comment below if there's anything you don't understand on this video. Just kindly drop it in the comment section. I will definitely respond. And also check the video description. Kindly use my link to open your MEXC account if you are new to this. And if you don't know how to start trading at all, this tutorial video, just kindly check out this tutorial video. I break everything down from beginning to the end, starting from how to open your MEXC account and how to understand everything on MEXC. Kindly check it out. After watching, drop a video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. If there's anything you don't understand, drop it on the comment section. I will definitely respond. And also check the video description. My WhatsApp number is there. You can reach out to me. Come on, let's make money together. I'm hoping to see you on my next video, which are going to talk how to use ChatGPT to trade forex market and make huge profit every trading day. I'm hoping to see you on my next video. Bye for now.